I was gonna ask. Can you do the same thing like last time, where you were like,
Making my stories, man.
you let me know?
Live podcast.
Gotcha. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna start now. Welcome back to Hip Hop is my episode. Ooh, haha, that's so funny. Welcome back to Hip Hop is my hustle, episode 3. Here we have,
Church. I kill shit.
Shells go brazy.
and here we are. I hope y'all enjoyed that their performances at first. How y'all feel after that? After performing?
I'm good. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I always like performing.
great.
It's therapeutic for me.
Okay.
Release some stress.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
And so can you guys just kind of give us a little background about yourselves, how you started, and like where you want to go?
You want me to go first?
My name is Church. You feel me? I'm from Chicago now, here in the DMV. I've been doing this rap thing for let's just say I'm seasoned. Where I want to go, I just want to have my own label. You feel me? Get my voice out there. Well, my voice out there. So I just want to get a label. Bring out new talent. Produce people, engineer, give a space for creative minds to let loose.
I like that. I like that answer. Um, I'm from Maryland, Prince George's County to be exact. I don't really claim no hood because I done been all over this place. You know what I'm saying? But rapping has always been a part of me since I was a kid, for real. Like just writing music, you know what I mean, or just writing. Period. You feel me? Like I always excelled in English and math. Those are my favorite subjects. So like a lot of times math don't really got to do nothing with. Well, math do play something and music because the bars and the cadence and all that. You gotta count that. But music has always been something that's a part of me. Rapping has always been something a part of me. I wish I could sing because I could really get busy, you feel me? But like I don't mind writing music for singers and stuff. Like I'm trying to do all that. Like I'm trying to take it to another level, you feel me, from where we are. Like I'm not saying we ain't doing nothing, but it's always you always want to excel for more. So I want to take it into the part where I'm not just really performing the music, I'm writing the music, you feel me? And somebody else take it off somewhere. Some young star might take a song that I might have and blow up with it. So I really want to explore that area too. So it's just those are my aspirations with the music and everything.
Okay. Well, this show is called Hip Hop is My Hustle. And like I just want to know from y'all's point of view, how did y'all start up, like not just making music, but trying to make a profit off of it? Like how'd you go about it? Who were your like mentors and learning? And starting up making music.
With me coming from Chicago, my mentors was Twista, Do or Die, Crucial Conflict. My personally favorite artist is Young Dro. I came up rapping in front of barbershops, freestyling, freestyling on the block that I grew up on. When I started traveling to different states, I also brought my music, and it brought in different personas of music that I didn't know, that I mastered a long time. And yeah, music is key, man. Music is just key, man. Music is everything. Music is everything.
Some of the people that I studied growing up, well, in my era, I come from the Lil Waynes and the Jay-Z a little bit to the DMXs, the Jada Kisses, the Fabulouses, those guys that don't get mentioned too much, you feel me? Like, especially Fabulous and Jada Kiss, like, they underrated. Even 50 Cent, I grew up, I'm a student of 50 Cent too, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of those, of course, Pac, Biggie, they can never go unmentioned. But, like, as far as here, like Trail, like I like Trail, you know what I'm saying? I remember when he was coming up, like he's somebody I watched come through the city and, really do his thing. Shy Glizzy too, Light Show, you know what I'm saying? Just to name a few, Wale, of course. You know what I'm saying? So I really take a little piece from everybody that I would say I listen to or study and try to put it into my own style. And I don't really try to copy nobody's style, but you're gonna learn something from somebody. So there ain't nothing that you can't say that you can't. Well, I mean, you can't create something, but I mean, I'm a student of the game, so I stick to what's root of rap. You feel me? Like nowadays, we losing our touch on rap. You feel me? Like we just making words rhyme. We not really saying nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm really trying to stay in that zone. So from
Mhm.
those guys that was in that zone, that's where I try to stay at. Those are my idols. You know what
Kind of touching upon something you had said before. Like how did y'all like figure out your flows? Like where did y'all catch y'all flows from and how did you make it your own?
Well, with me, I have this, in my opinion, this I call it a wind up flow. Whereas I start slow and then I start rapping up tempo, mid towards end of the verse, and I try to like master that lane, and I started my own little sound with that. So can't really say I sound like actually, if not too many people, you can't really say I sound like nobody.
Mhm.
I mean? I'm not even gonna say I got a flow for real. It's like I have a pattern. You know what I'm saying? Is we still there?
Hmm.
We good?
Hmm.
I don't really
These things
Keep going, guy.
dancing.
Keep going, guy.
I
Sorry.
don't really just ask the question again. Ask the question.
So basically, like, where'd you get your flow from, and like, how did you figure that out for yourself? How did you find like your voice in music?
My voice, it's like I like record, not to be funny. I like to record when I'm high. So I talk different when I'm high. You know what I'm saying? Versus when I'm sober. So it's like it came to the point where I learned that tone, you know what I'm saying, when I'm rapping. And as far as my flow, I don't really consider me having a flow. I think I have like a pattern. Like I think like I like to make every 4 bars. If we write 16, I like to make every 4 bars a different cadence. Or if I'm making a word rhyme, if the word is red, everything in those 4 bars gonna rhyme with red. Then I'm gonna go to blue. Everything in that rhyme going. You know what I'm saying? It's like I
Mhm.
have a pattern like that. That's what I kind of like build on my raps. And I try to stay punchline heavy. I try to stay metaphor heavy, and I try to stay catchy. I mean, I
Mhm.
try to say shit that you'd be like, what the fuck you say? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I be going for. You know what I'm saying? So that's
And
what I
that's like
was
a marketing tactic. Like when you have those things that like people recognize you for.
saying. Hmm.
I feel like would you not or let me know if I'm not in this business now, y'all. But let me know if like I'm on the wrong note here. But like, would that not be considered like a marketing tactic for y'all?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
having like
yes.
your own.
Yeah, your own
Yeah,
style. Yes,
yeah,
it
of
is.
course. I mean, you would definitely want to have your own unique flow. You know what I mean? Because it'll make you stand out from everybody. Granted, like Fabulous said some years ago in an interview, we all rapping about the same thing. It's just who's making it sound better. You know what I mean? So that's what you gotta think about. All right, if we rap about the same thing, I got my job is to make it sound better than him so I can catch the fans. His job is to make it sound better than me so he can catch the fans. We not in competition with each other, but we just perfecting our craft. It's not no competition. We just perfecting our craft. And we rapping about the same thing.
It's
Literally
not.
the
Mhm.
same
It's
thing.
not
We just
what
making
you
it sound,
say.
yeah.
It's not
It's how
what you
you say
say.
it.
It's how you
Yeah,
say it.
it's how you say it.
Yep.
Feel me?
Type
Yep.
shit.
Wise words, y'all.
Yeah, for
Wise
sure.
words. So another one of my questions are: so if you weren't doing hip hop right now, if you could be doing anything else right now with your time, what would it be? And if you would only be doing hip hop, why?
If I wasn't doing hip hop, I mean, I drive. I'm a driver. You feel me? So I don't mind being on the road. I like taking trips and shit like that. So if I wasn't rapping, if I just didn't have this gift, I would probably be, on the road. You know what I'm saying, doing stuff like
Mhm.
that. But I still do that and rap. You feel me? So it's like, it don't stop. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like you don't really when you really got some dreams or goals or aspirations or shit you really try to get done, it's really no option. It's like you're gonna get it done regardless what's in your way. You're gonna do this, that, and the fifth and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like so
Type shit. For me, man, music, everything.
yeah.
Music is therapy.
Nah, for sure.
Like when I get mad, when I'm frustrated, when I'm down and out, I turn my laptop on, load up the studio, load up a beat, and all my pain and thoughts go away.
Mhm.
No BS. Like music is therapeutic. It's very
Yeah,
therapeutic. And probably without music, if I wasn't doing music, I'd just be a full time dad. I love my kids. I'm a family man.
for sure.
You know, I done learned my lessons from the street running and game banging and all that. I learned my lessons. So
Mhm.
I'm a family guy. So if I wasn't rapping, I'd be a full time family dude.
Are y'all both fathers?
Yes,
Absolutely.
I am a father of three.
Y'all see y'all take y'all kids to the studio or whatever. Y'all they hear y'all
Yes,
sing.
Sound like
every
a video I
day.
just dropped. Here I go. It's my
Every
son
day.
there. You know what I'm saying?
My
Yeah.
You
kid.
think they like have that little musical thing in them, like like my mom used to say, like, oh, I used to sing around the thing. Your kids do that as
My
well.
youngest for sure.
Yeah, my
I gotta watch
youngest.
him. You know what I'm saying?
My
My
youngest.
youngest for sure. He know all
Trevion.
my songs.
Word
I
for
ain't even
word.
drop a song. He know it. You know what I'm saying? Because I play it in the car. Like
Word
he
for
like a
word.
sponge. So it's like I wouldn't be surprised if he picked that up. You feel me? Like pick up rapping or
Yeah,
something in that. You know what I mean?
I
So,
would not be
yeah.
surprised.
I got all boys, so I gotta be, huh, you know what I'm saying, on 10 at
Mm.
all times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Saying like he said, my kids know all my stuff
Mm-hmm.
word for word.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, they be anytime they hear a beat, a music, any tempo thing, they be up and ready. They be saying their own words,
Mm-hmm.
not the words that's of the song. They be trying to say their own words and
That's a
freestyle.
beautiful thing,
Yes,
though.
it
That's
is.
like a
It is.
creative
It is.
outlet and
Nah,
be
it
It
able to
is.
do
shows.
that with your
Man,
parents.
shout out
It shows.
Diallo the rapper, man, my
Nah,
boy, man.
definitely shout out
Just
to
came in,
Diallo.
man.
What's up, bro? What's up with it?
Real
Hey, I
talk.
say, but nah, that shows like not to get off subject, but that shows like the connection you have with your kids. You feel me? Like as a father, like let's just speak on fathers real quick. Like mothers, we already know we never gonna take nothing from y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hold it down, whatever. But when a child reacts after their father or reenacts things they see their father do, that's like a love and connection. You feel me? Because most people don't even see their fathers. You
Type
know what I'm
shit.
saying? I'm one of them. You feel me? So to have my kids mimic after me, regardless if it's good or bad, how it may look. You know what I'm saying? Like it just shows that they look up to me. You get what I'm saying? And with that, I always have to move right. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless of who's watching, they watching. And that's what we gotta remember as fathers. Like we gonna do our thug this where we come from and where we come from. But at the same time, when we reproduce, we gotta show them a different way than what we came up. We don't want them to come up the same way we came up. You feel me? But let me not get off subject. You know what I'm saying? We
Type
No,
we,
no, no.
shit. No,
I
we
no,
get
I
it, and
getting
definitely
into
like
feel
music.
you.
You know
I
what I'm
really,
saying?
I got a
But
special
yeah.
connection with my dad because me and my dad have the same birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and like, I always say but especially growing up, I was like, oh, I don't want, because he's a workaholic. He's a workaholic, and I find myself workaholic in too.
Nah, for
So
sure.
it's just like you pick up things from them, and like you share like those things that you pick up from them, you get to share. Like me and him, we'll both call each other and be like, "You at work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at work.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, this job. Da, da, da."
Right,
So like
right, right.
that's just really a beautiful thing. And now you guys have a connection with music, which is
Mhm.
another great thing because y'all obviously have this passion for music, and now you get to pass it on to your children. I think that's a really beautiful thing in my eyes.
Yes, it is.
Um,
Man, right there, son.
so my next question is, what do y'all hope to accomplish with your music? Who do y'all hope to reach?
I just hope to reach anybody that's willing to listen. You feel me? I like I try to make the type of music where it can be played in multiple rooms. Like I try to limit myself from cursing as much. Like sometimes it's gonna happen, but I try to limit myself from cursing. I talk vulgar shit. Like I got songs where it's just nasty. I'm just you fucking around have a baby off that. But those different type of music. But when I really get into my jam, I try to make music where you can play it in front of your kids. And like, yeah, I might say chitty chitty bang bang or whatever, whatever, but I'm not cursing every other line. I'm not saying pussy bitch, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I try to sway away from that because it shows like music is art. You feel me? Like music is art. Like if I'm painting a picture with my rhymes, that's what I'm trying to do. You feel me? Like I'm trying to paint a picture with my rhyme. So that's basically it. You know what I mean?
With me, I ain't gonna care. I feel I reached my goal because I got this little blueprint. Whereas if you got 1,000 to 3,000 loyal listeners, fans in each city or state that you're known in, you gonna make some money. You feel me? And I've been blessed to have a distribution deal with Rock Nation and Benny Records. So like
Yes.
I'm straight. Like I'm cool. I do my shows, I get paid off it, I do my music, I get my streams, and I pay my rent and I call it a day.
Definitely gotta pay that rent.
All right. Well, thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for joining us. I really appreciate having y'all talking with y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
And I hope to see more stuff to come from y'all.
Church.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Y'all can follow me at Shells Go Brazy. I got a mixtape. Here I go with streaming right now. Here I go again. It's on the way. Don't trip. It's on the way.
And y'all can follow me everywhere. CHUURRCH _ church. I got my latest release, many days, many nights on all platforms. I got an upcoming collaboration with Diallo the Rapper coming out. Y'all go get that. And it's
Shout
up
out
from
Diallo the
here.
Rapper, man.
It's up from here, man.
Gifted 202. Shout out everybody in this motherfucker. Teddy Fat.
Shout out Free Life, man. We gone, man. MPE, man. GGOEOEO and me, man. LCBNB Clip or Monty World. Nigga already know how coming out, these niggas running, man. Gang.
Gang, you already said. Let me get out your way, homie.
Ooh.
Nah, no.
What up, bro?
Search Eleno.
Crazy.
What's up, my nigga?
Crazy.
Good.
Man, my pleasure.
I'm sorry I got stuck there. The camera started dancing.
I was trying to be fancy, switching. I hit the wrong button. We got that was a good question. Now we can go straight into it. We're gonna be up out of here. You could just get right there, get that mic right there.
Man, I actually came out and support gang. I had to work the right man.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hey, was that talking too much for my ass?
Nah, that's what you want. You want a real conversation so people will be interested. That was good. I went there with the kids and everything.
Do you want to talk about the kids? We can talk about the kids.
If I don't talk about my kids, they gonna feel some type of way. Church in this motherfucker. Straight out the go, you know the vibes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
4 plus a bonus.
Okay. And you got like all girls, all boys.
So it's 2 girls and 3 boys.
Okay. My dad wanted a boy so bad. I just became his makeshift boy. Oh, because he had 3 girls.
Yeah.
Every time
I don't think I can handle 3 girls.
Shoot. He put me, if he could have put me in football, he would. He could.
I'm recording, so I'm gonna edit it. So y'all ready?
Oh yeah, sir.
So it's episode 4.
Got you.
Teddy Fat. Yep.
Got you.
All right. You got it? You good?
Yeah. I'm good. All right, welcome to Hip Hop is My Hustle. I'm Ashley. This is episode 4. Oh, thank you, Bluetooth. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what camera I'm supposed to look at. Is this one? Yeah. Okay. Welcome to Hip Hop is My Hustle. I'm Ashley. I'll be your host. This is episode 4. And we are here with
the Stoner Teddy Fats.
And how are you today?
I'm great. How you doing today?
I'm okay. How are you doing after that performance?
Feeling pretty good.
Okay. So just tell us a little about yourself and like what you're about.
Well, like I said, I'm Teddy Fats, born and raised Washington D.C. I've been making music for a long time. I'm all about making music for everybody to listen to. Like, I don't just narrow it down to just rap. I try to incorporate it into other genres as well. Currently working on a project, trying to drop it by the end of the year, but we'll see.
You want to talk about said project?
I mean, we can.
Like, what's it about? Like, what's the?
It's called Nights Like This, and it's kind of like a adult R&B rap album, 90s vibe.
I was just talking to my friend. Like, we need to bring some 90s music back.
Man, that's me. I'm a 90s baby, so I'm trying to incorporate that a little bit now.
Okay, so before we were talking, you said your kids gonna get upset if we don't talk about these kids. So like,
Kids,
how do you
man.
feel like your kids influence your music?
Man, I feel like they force my creativity because I try to cuss a lot less than I used to because my 4 year old who will be 5 next week knows every word to half of my songs. So it's just like, and he sometimes he slip up because he gets so excited and say the words and I'm like so they keep me on my toes, and every time I feel like I'm not motivated to make music, they be like, no, you can't stop. So I gotta keep going.
Have they ever contributed to the song? Have they ever put in a bar or two?
They be trying. They be trying. They like to stand in front of the microphone and pretend that they rapping, but no.
Okay. Well, backtrack a little bit in the past. I see that you were a part of a new hip hop group called Crucial Impact.
Yeah.
So like, how do you go about being a part of a group? Like,
Well, it started out as a summer project, a summer job. We was working at the recording studio, and the goal was to have all of the kids put together an album by the end of the summer, from producing, recording, writing, all of that. And at the end of the summer, we had a project, and some people stuck around, and we actually formed a group from the people that stuck around, and that's how it got started.
That's cool. That's cool. Cause like, I know sometimes when you mix like business and friendship, it could be like, it could
Yeah,
be either way, you know?
yeah. I mean, and that's how we ended because egos got a little big, and everybody thought that they was
Oh.
Otis, and
Yeah, no, oh, they ain't gonna see you, Otis.
yeah,
I'm the one selling the records. So my next question is like how do you go, like, just kind of take us into like a dive of like the producing process. Like, how do you come up with the song? How do you come up with like the beat for it?
some songs I just jot down things that pop in my head as the days go along. Some songs I write once I get a beat to it. Um, and that just all depends on the vibe that I get from the song. So if it's giving me something slow, I'm gonna write something R&B 90s vibe. Or if it's something that's got a little bass to it, I'm gonna write something a little bit, more heavy.
What's your favorite song that you have out right now?
Um, my favorite would be In the Whip.
What?
Yeah.
And how did you come about making that song?
Um, the beat. Like I heard the beat and the words just came out.
It was kind of like, yo, like this is the song that like you and your whip.
Yep. That's literally how it came. I was driving and I listened to the beat and it just literally just came and I just started mumbling words, and by the time I got to the studio, I had the words.
Well, then what type of music do you listen to in the car?
It depends. If I'm in a car by myself, I listen to anything. I put Apple Music on shuffle and it just do its thing.
Let's go.
If my kids in the car, they my youngest wanna hear my song. He like his favorite is In the Whip. So that's the first thing he requests as soon as he get in the car. So yeah, we don't even listen to the radio in the car.
Yeah, the radio is dying out,
It's
which is
dying.
so sad. Cause like at least me, I grew up in the radio. Like we have back home, we have 96.5.
Okay.
And my mom, and they used to have this segment where they would be like, oh, they would call somebody and it would be like a prank call, and you wouldn't find out to the prank call. And I was like, Mom, drive slow, cause like I'm not getting out this car until I hear the end of this prank call. So like, yeah, that was just a little tidbit. But another thing I wanted to ask you was, so like, right now, like where do you think you're gonna go with your music? Like where do you see yourself? Where you see yourself in your music in the next like 5 years?
Um, honestly, just keep writing, keep recording,
Hmm.
keep putting music out. At this point, it's more of the passion, the love that I
Hmm.
have for creating music, more so getting famous from it.
Got you.
If somebody hears something and it goes viral, cool. But I'm not chasing that dream no
Do you think fame like kind of gets in the way of people's like
more.
musical ambitions, or like it can consume people and
It
get
can
like?
consume you, but I don't. It gets in the way if you chasing it for the wrong reason.
Hmm.
You know, if you're trying to be famous for the clout and all of that, then it gets in the way. But if you're doing it because you're trying to really be a genuine person and take care of your family and whatever, then you good.
Yeah. Cause I know a lot of like at least like a lot of talk. Like I'm chronically online. Like it's actually horrible. I know that a lot of people on like that talk. They're just like you. People just put this stuff out for clout. Like I'm trying to take up like like people who make like stuff that's like they made it because it's catchy. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like stuff like that, and it's just like, what do you think that that's where like music is turning into? Like people just making stuff to be catchy.
I feel like it's 50-50. You got the people that do it because it's catchy, but then you got people who genuinely like to make music that for people to
Hmm.
listen to. Um, like me, I like to make music that's relatable. So if you listen to something, you be like, "Oh, wait a minute, what he say?
Yeah.
Let me hear that again." So like I try to make it so that not just it makes sense to me, but if somebody else is listening to it or going through whatever I'm talking about, they can feel like,
Hmm.
that they feel it.
Yeah. Who do you think is like your most relatable artist right now? Like the artist that you relate to the most?
That's hard to say because I can't even tell you any of these artists now. Like the shift in music is like it's crazy. Like I don't know any of these artists now, so it's like I don't even have
And when you say any of these artists now, you mean like this?
like the current wave of music and hip hop. I have no
You don't,
idea.
you don't listen to what's his name? Ellie Chopper?
Nope.
What? He is so funny. He's
Nope.
actually funny.
I have nope. I know who he is, but I don't listen to him.
Got you. Well, thank you so much for joining us
No problem.
today.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. You got anything? Any last words for us?
Teddy Fats on all platforms. TEDDYFATZ, all platforms. Roll the fucking weed.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Boom.